Hello, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services, and I'm going to go over with you probably one of the most comprehensive teacher salary studies you've ever seen. I've been doing this for about 30, 35 years now. And what I do is what I'm going to do for you here is I'm going to first of all show how your salary schedules compared overall. I'm going to do it based on benefits, that would be single and family on a per diem basis, and then also, and this is going to be quite shocking, I'm going to do it based on student teacher ratio. Now, if I'm first going to go over the state study for you, and then I'm going to show you how it breaks down when I do a subgroup of schools. So if you be a little patient here, you're going to find this quite interesting. What I do is I develop what I call a 26-year earning power approach to teacher salary schedules, where I define the value of your teacher salary schedule with one number. I take a teacher at your BA 30 starting salary with the credential, walk them through your structure, defining the value of your plan with one number. There are 917 school districts in here. This is 2019-20 data, or if you're not settled yet, I used your latest study that we have, latest salary that you have right now. So first of all, I'm going to just show you how it looks statewide. I'm going to look at the district that's on the top, ABC School District. Their earning power, $2,178,000. Their overall salary schedule was $174,000 above state average, 8% above average, and they ranked 228th out of the 917 schools in this study. I look at the starting salary with the BA 30. Sometimes it could be a BA 24. And then I show how that compares. Now, this is with the credential. ABC was 6,000 above, 10% above, and they ranked 121. I look at the biggest number achievable with the BA 45. I picked that number because nationally that tends to be the highest one can make without a master's degree. Not true in California, but still a nice benchmark. There we can see ABC's 15,000 above state average, 16% above average, and they ranked 121. The top salary. What I do here is I take the highest salary on the schedule or step 26. I don't like to go beyond step 26. Some districts have 40 steps on their schedule. I don't want to compare step 40 with somebody else's step, some stop at 20. So I just footnote it accordingly if I'm using the 26 salary. Here we can see that ABC is about 6,500 above, 6.4% above, and they ranked 278th. But most people are concerned with how they compare with a subgroup of schools of their own choosing. And this is where I have my one sentence manual, where you pick and choose any group of schools that you want to be compared with, and the analysis is done for you based on the group that you choose. So I'm going to just, for the sake of putting somebody in there, is I'm going to just put in all the school districts in San Diego County. I have them all right there except Spencer Valley. So I just go edit, copy, move it to here again, edit, paste, and my study is done. So we can take a look to see is how they compared. I'm going to look at these first three lines here. I kind of have it spinning it around Ocean City. Why, I have no clue, but I had to pick somebody. Okay, when I look at Ocean City, their earning power, $2,101,667. Now, this is based only on the San Diego districts here. As you can see, we have them all in here. And then when I look at it here, they were about 1% above this county average, and they ranked 22 in the county. I think there's about 40 some schools here. Then I look at the BA 30 starting salary. In this case, it's a 24, but BA 24, BA 30, they're going to be at the same place. Now, their entry level pay is $5,200 below the county average, and they ranked 35th. So, as you can see, their starting salary says absolutely nothing about their salary schedule. I don't really get too concerned about the starting salary because the teacher's there at most 1 year. When I look at the biggest number achievable with the BA 45, we can see where they're at there. They're 9,500 above the county average, almost 10% above the average, and they ranked 8th. Their top salary, 103,000, 1375 above average, and it's 1.3% above, and they rank 21. Again, I do include the master's stipend. I do not include the PhD. And then I'm going to look at the benefits now. Benefits are huge. Because sometimes people forget about including insurance benefits. We take a look at Oceanside City, I'm sorry. They are $2,094 a month for family insurance. They're the highest in the county. They have a 185-day contract, and their student-teacher ratio, 20.36 to 1. Oh, and they're not settled. I'm still using their previous year's data. Okay, then I combine the benefits to the salary, and I do it all over again. So I'm going to go back here and take a look at the salary and family benefit analysis. We can see here that Ocean City, they're still working under their old salary schedule. They're 10% above the county average, 7% above, and they rank 7th. Their base pay equivalency with benefits for family people, 51.94 above, 7.4% above, and they rank 13th. Highest in the BA 45, 20,000 above, 16.5% above. They rank 4th. Top salary on the schedule, including the master's stipend, 11,000 above, 9.2% above, and they rank 9th. Did it again with single insurance. Now here they're just a little bit below average, but still they're pretty competitive. And then you can see they're not settled yet. Okay, and then I do the same thing on a per diem basis. I just take the number of days and divided the numbers into that. I know that used to be a pretty big issue in California back when you were doing, you had some type of word for it. Can't remember what it is right now, but you gave them days instead of money when you didn't have enough money. Okay, and then you can see how they compared with salary and benefits, salary and single benefits on a per diem basis. Well, let's take a look at student-teacher ratio. There we get something altogether different. Okay, when I do it based on student-teacher ratio, they rank 32nd on salary. When I did it with family benefits, they were 33rd. When I did it with, well, that's single benefits, I'm sorry. Family benefits, they ranked 20th. When I did it just with salary only, they were 23rd. Okay, let's go back over here again and let's take a look to see. I want to go over one school district here that I thought was kind of unique. They're not paid well, but when I take a look at how they are compared to student-teacher ratio, Mountain Empire, they're 40th overall on salary. They're 34th on the entry-level pay. They were 42nd in the BA 45 top. And they were 13th based, or 37th based on the top salary. When they did it with salary and benefits, they stayed about the same. Well, let's see what happens when I do it based on student-teacher ratio. When I do it based on student-teacher ratio, we get a little different situation here. See what we have here. There we go. When I do it student-teacher ratio, they're within 2% of the group average. When I did it with this with benefits, they were above average. They were 4.1% above average. So it does answer you some questions. So let's go back to the starting starting place where you just enter in your districts. I know everybody wants a different subgroup, and I don't like to tell people how to think. So you decide on the group that you want. Right now, I just did just the whole county so you can see how you compared with the county. And you're done. One sentence manual. The reason it's one sentence because sometimes I have to work with superintendents, so I wanted to make sure it was superintendent proof. And I think I accomplished that. But now we said oceans. Now the cost of everything here, what you get is the total cost is $795. What you get the 2019-20 data as is right now, plus you'll be getting updates. Since districts settle in California, they even settle benefits different times. Whenever things change, I send you new ones. So you'll be getting new ones between now and probably October. Takes sometimes that long for you guys to settle. And if you do it using this and you're aware of somebody that settled and you need me to update it, I will. Again, so if you want to purchase it, you can either reply to this email. There's my email address, my website, my telephone number. If I need a PO number, that's fine. If not, fine also. But now I also want to go a step further. I have it set up where you can make projections. As I said earlier, there's 280 schools that aren't settled yet. Oceanside City was one of them. So let's say they want to make a projection to see what happens if, and naturally they'll probably put in a different group of schools in here. Let's say they want to do this, is we want to add 2.5% to the schedule. You just put in 2.5%, and it increases the salary schedule 2.5%. It will also increase your longevity, or whatever you call them. I call them idiot steps, because some people call them career, some people call them longevity. I just call them idiot steps because then everybody understands what I mean. And you can see then when I put in 2.5%, it changes all the numbers. You can do the same thing with benefits. As we saw before, their cap on their insurance, they paid a lot for insurance. Paid $704 in 2094. So let's say that their insurance is going to go up to, what did I say? It was 2000. Let's say it goes up to $2,200 a month for family. Let's say it goes up to $750 for single. And now you can make a proposal, and you can change this whenever you want. Whoops, I kind of hit a wrong thing here. So then you can see how they are compared based on the proposal that you're making. So if they add 2.5%, you can see how you compare based on a 2.5%. And then also with family insurance, also with single insurance. And then I also have a little humor here for you, checking out a proposal. So you can, and then also the whole thing is taken care of with student-teacher ratio as well. So you can always do this, and if you're not settled and you are settled and you want to see what happens if I just put in some more money into the schedule, you can put in whatever you want here. Again, the cost of everything, $795. As you can see, this is a study that takes about 8 months to put together, and I think you'll find it quite beneficial. You can either contact me here, you can email me, you can respond to this email, and everything is taken care of. I'm available 23 hours a day. The hour that I'm not available is probably the hour you try to get a hold of me. And I thank you for listening, and I hope that I get an opportunity to serve you and to continue doing my research for you. My name is Dale Janota. I like what I do. I have a lot of fun, and I hope to hear from you. Thank you.